Hi, this is Elgin, Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. We are back looking through the sketchbook. This is where we left off, so let's just continue our walk. More sketches there. Studies done in pencil. Wow, I remember that one. That's actually a picture of Steve Jobs. If you look really closely, I was doing a study on Steve Jobs' face. You may be able to recognize him. There's the apple on top of his head. I'll have to dig that particular picture up and maybe give a link to it, when I post this. This is a more finished one. This was done with, judging by the line, Crayola markers, which is a great marker to draw with. Has a nice conical tip, as I mentioned in other videos. Non-toxic, no smell. Great line work that you can get out of it, as you see in this picture here. That's one of my many caricatures of me. I was on a kick where I was drawing myself every day. Still do like to draw myself, and as you can see, I have no mercy. It's very important as a caricature artist, I think, if you're going to make fun of other people, well, you might as well make fun of yourself first, so you're immune. Another drawing of me. Another take. Very different from my cartoony drawing of me. If you been following this blog, this video blog, you'll know the difference. A young lady who was on the train. Quick sketch before she moved. I love to draw guys with hats, and the way they wear them in New York, I mean, they wear them kind of, I call it Beetle Bailey style, where you can't even see their eyes, and you just wonder, how are these guys seeing? But they somehow manage, to get around. Okay. More sketch, more. This guy's coming up a lot. Maybe if I have a finished drawing, with him, I'll tell you about him. Okay, these are copies, I believe. No, that's not a copy yet. Another man on the train. Don't know his story behind him, but there he is. I remember this guy posed for this picture on 14th Street. Was really excited to get the caricature also. As is my habit, when I find a really good face, as soon as a person leaves, I immediately draw it because the image is fresh in my mind, or I ask them to hang out a little while so that I can get a copy for myself. Most people, are pretty flattered to do that. This is an experiment, of a person on the train, playing with the head shape. You've got the head shape and you've got the beard area, both competing with each other. I've said this in previous videos. Jan Abdebeek, an artist that I'm influenced by, just drilled into me that the head shape needs to be really funny. You should be able to blacken this in to a silhouette, and tell the difference from one caricature to the other. So I have a tendency to focus on head shapes. Okay, again. It's the guy again, a reverse, previous page. Okay. One of my favorite drawings right here. This guy's on a train. He's got that heroic chin, determined expression, that greasy hair that just kind of curls in the front. I really like this look. I'm thinking of using, he's got to be using one of my animations. I just haven't decided how to utilize it yet. Yeah, same with this guy right here. What I frequently do with my sketchbooks, they're kind of like audition books, I call them. These are cast members, if I have some kind of project where I need faces in the crowd or I need a character doing something, I always refer back to these books because I can always find interesting faces like this one that I forgot that I drew. Old lady, nothing on that page too interesting. See, Jamaican woman on the train talking. Oh, this woman was interesting. I don't know what she was thinking about. She just had this kind of calculating look. It's funny the looks people give you when you start drawing them. She was wanting me to stop, but the drawing was just too good to stop, so I just kept doing it. She looked slightly annoyed, even though she's smiling a little bit, but the eyes kind of tell it all. So I kept drawing her. Kept drawing her. And kept drawing her. Getting different takes on how I could do her. What I try to do sometimes, if I do something very detailed, I try to do it more and more and more simplified. I'm usually thinking about, if I had to animate this picture and another artist had to come behind me, how would I do it? So I usually just try to make it as simple as possible. Okay, now these next series of drawings, I think they're copies, by judging by the picture by Brian Oakes or another caricature artist, so I'm just saying that right off the bat so that people don't think that, I'm plagiarizing someone's work, which is not cool to do. I just wanted to see what this artist's approach, was, to drawing couples, and I love their line work. So something I frequently do. I used to have problems drawing two people on a page, believe it or not, since I draw very large. So I wanted to study how this artist approached that problem. It's a typical way that caricature is drawn in theme parks. You got to draw it fast. You got to draw it cartoony. You don't, so that people aren't insulted. You have some people who go out for a nice exaggerated style, but for the most part, people don't like it. There's that guy with the hat again. I have no idea what I was thinking there. Okay, let's see. More studies in ink. Blank page we got here. Yeah, that's some nose. And it doesn't look like he's too happy about it. Okay, we're going to end here for this segment of this video and continue in the sketchbook in another. This is Elgin, Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. If I sound like my voice is dragging, it's just 7 a.m. in the morning and I just woke up.